Hello everyone, it's Brickmaster here, and today I have another LEGO City set to review. So this is the 7743 Police Command Center from 2008. This set comes with 524 pieces, was rated for ages 5 to 12, and cost you $45 back when it was in stores. This is a fantastic set. This is the best police headquarters, in my opinion, that LEGO has made. I really like that it comes with a little building and everything. And this, I think, might be the set I've had the longest that I never took apart, if that makes sense. But it's a fantastic set. Let's look at the instructions to be the first part of the review. Alright, so there are two instructions that come with the set. This is the first one here, and it shows you what is built in this instruction booklet, and it says 1, so that's for bag 1. Of course, this is the old style where they have 1/2 because there's 2. This is 1/2 of the instructions. So that's what it looks like. It's the typical city look. Yeah, the instructions are pretty easy to follow. There's no box that tells you what pieces you need for each step, so it requires you to pay attention. And that's what the final page looks like. 24 pages including the back, so pretty good amount of building in there. Here's the big one, which is where you build the truck. This has bags 2, 3, and 4 and is the second half, though this is a lot bigger than the first one. Very thick instruction booklet. I have to count how many pages there are total, so 76 pages including the back. Here's the starring set. Here they also have the Naboo N1 Starfire and Vulture droid, which I have reviewed, and a Bionicle set as well. It tells you to win a LEGO set. So I'm gonna show you some really interesting stuff here in the back. Well, here it tells you to win a LEGO set to fill out a form, but what I'm trying to get to is right here. Here it shows you the setups for all of the really neat LEGO City sets that came out around this time. So here you can see it has the motorcycle, the car, which I have the motorcycle. I don't have this paddy wagon. I have the helicopter, police command center, and the fantastic police headquarters that is the best city police headquarters set ever. I used to look at this a lot, and I managed to shoot almost every set. I still need to rebuild the police headquarters. Nothing is together except for the vehicles, but yeah, it's a fantastic set. And I love these layouts because they use actual LEGO pieces. And here's the cargo sets, another really nice line. I only have this little plane. It's all together. I can review it. It's a fantastic little set. Here's the fire sets of the time. This is so much better than what they have now. Actually have nice base plates, a lot of minifigures, fire trucks that are really good. Look at that. I do have this set. I have reviewed it. I also have this one and this one. Those can be reviewed eventually too. The harbor sets, never got any of these, but they really look good as well. Just love the layout. And here, this is the one I really liked. Never got a single set except for the tracks, but yeah, look at those. Look at that. It's at night, all the trains moving around. It looks fantastic. This is what LEGO City ought to be like. So let's look at the minifigures next. Alright, so here are the minifigures that come with the set. There's a total of 4, and they're your classic early city cops and robbers. So let's look at the first one here. This is the driver of the police command center, and that's what he looks like. He has a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow. He has some black glasses. Looks like he's very serious while he's driving. You can see his badge, his tie, his jacket. Very nice looking minifigure. Simple, but that's all you really need. So that's what he looks like. Here's a second minifigure. Looks the same as the first except for the face. He's smiling a bit. He's the guy who works inside of the trailer, sonar system and everything. So that's what he looks like. White cap, by the way. Looks also good. I think this look for police is retired for a while, and the faces too. I don't understand why they retire faces. Just add more to, I guess, make people look different and more unique, but I don't know. This is the next minifigure. He's a walkie-talkie. He has a leather jacket, and he has some gray gloves. He's the one who rides the little 4x4 buggy, and he has a white helmet with a transparent tinted visor. That's what he looks like. He has some glasses. Yeah, very nice minifigure as well. And here is the classic city robber with the one golden tooth. Looks very mischievous. He has, of course, some handcuffs on because he is being incarcerated, and he has some gray pants as well. And this is the old jail attire and a black hat. So that's what he looks like. So overall, great looking minifigures. The classic Lego City look. I love it. So I mentioned the classic 4x4 buggy that they have for Lego City. Yeah, this is fantastic looking little thing. It's simple, and yeah, you get the minifigure right here. You sit him on. You have to make him grab the handlebar. But there he sits. Looks really nice. Has an antenna so you can keep in contact with the rest of the police officers. Here he has a red light, so when he's braking. And these are some old Lego Racers parts that they used here. I have some other Racer sets. Eventually I'll review those too. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Rolls really well. It's simple. It's what you need if you're going on rough terrain. So very nice looking vehicle. I like it. Alright, so here's the little Outpost, and you can see that on a lot of my old police sets, I decided to put the German sticker on there. I thought putting it in German would be pretty nice, so Polizei, there you go. And this is what I mean when I say that Lego City goes above and beyond in the olden days, because they didn't need to include this. You could have a truck, you don't need to have a little police outpost, but this is just what they did. I really like it. You can see there's 2 floors. So let's look at the first one down here. So of course there's a little bar here. This is basically the toll area, or the, well, not really a toll, but it's probably where the vehicles are parked, and there's a little, this goes up to make sure that no one is stealing police vehicles and they're not going out without being authorized and everything. And here's a red light for it when this thing goes down, and a green light when it goes up. Here you can see at the back there's a little computer system, of course the classic city coffee mug, and a little walkie-talkie, which is nice. There's some stairs to go to the second floor, and here's a little station here. It has a little radio communication satellite piece. It was used a lot in Lego City at the time. There's also a little antenna piece right here. Also says Polizei. And here you look at the top. There's a camera to make sure you're being surveyed in the area, making sure everyone's safe. And here is the radar that is connected to that station. Everything's sensibly laid out. And of course here's a very large antenna piece. I'll just lift up my camera. Really large antenna piece, but looks fantastic. So yeah, it's another thing that they didn't really need to add, but it makes perfect sense and I really like it. So let's look at the actual police command center. I'm excited about this. Alright, so here is the police command center. It's a really nice looking truck. It's actually pretty long. It's over a foot long, and that's really great for $45. But anyway, we'll just look at the cab and then we'll move to the back. So this is what the cab looks like. I've seen this design for the front of the cab before on some other city sets of the time. I think it looks really nice. Here basically some little steps to get in there. Has the aquamarine looking windscreen, which is something they used to do a lot, and the old cab piece just looks really nice. It has 6 wheels, of course, 2 at the front, 3 at the back to make sure it's more stable. And here it has a little shovel back there. I'll disconnect it actually. Yeah, I'll do that. This is what it looks like in more detail. Of course, it has some siren, flashing lights for the siren. Inside they have a yellow seat and a yellow steering wheel, so of course you could put your driver in there. Looks great in there. There you go, that's what he looks like in there. And 7743 is the license plate, so yeah, they integrated the set number into the build. So now we'll look at the trailer, and of course there's a big antenna piece there, and you can see that it's leaning a bit forward, so they took that into account. So if you open these doors here, you have this piece right here, which you put here at the bottom to make everything a bit more stable, which I really like. There's also some cone pieces that are in here as well. I'll just move this back now. Here's some cone pieces. Of course, so you can secure an area, keep it blocked off a little bit. And they also have this little barrier piece as well. So if there's a crime scene that you need to investigate, you can block it off to make sure the public don't accidentally walk through. I think it's really nice that they added that little storage area. So I'm just going to put this back real quick and then we'll take a look at the main section. Alright, so here's the main section of the police command center, and you can see it there, these pieces here that are parts of hinges, and they can actually be lifted up like this, which is really, really nice. It can be lifted up on the other side, but since there's stickers on there that are pretty important for the set, I'll leave it like this, and I'm going to set my camera down a little bit more so you can look inside a bit better. So yeah, there are 2 seats on either side. There's some clips here. There's one for walkie-talkie. There's one for a flashlight here. There's a little bulletin with the criminal's face here. Probably they're tracking him down. They want to see where he's going. Here they have a little radar system here. Tells you where a car is. Maybe a robber has stolen a car or something. And here they have a map of Lego City. It says city right there. It's really, really good. Here they have a radar system here, which is probably connected to this antenna, which is really nice. They also have a computer keyboard here, and on the other side looks like they have a computer right here. So they have 2 different types of equipment here that can help locate criminals. So this one might be looking for the criminal on radar, and this one might be pulling up files on him, which is really interesting. So they also have a seat there. So I'll take one minifigure and sit him inside. I usually have 2 minifigures, another police officer from another set that I use. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Really, really nice. And of course there's some wheels here. Everything works out really smoothly. It uses some peg Technic pieces, and it closes up so well. There's no gaps or anything. It looks fantastic. So moving on now to the back, there's also a little area to put a criminal, a temporary transport thing for him. So you can slide this out and open the doors, and inside there's a place where you can throw in the criminal for the time being. So if you want to transport him back to the headquarters, you got a little place to put him in. You can close it up in there, and you can slide it out once you get there, so you can't climb out beforehand. Yeah, it's just a little place to put him. I think it's really effective for space. It really helps that they actually have something for you to put the criminal in. Of course, you got to put him somewhere. And here at the back, the lights, a lot of lights here at the back. There's a total of 8, 4 on each side. Of course, braking lights and some lights for indicators. Really looks good. Of course, here it says Polizei again. And here at the top, also some nice flashing lights for the sirens, some grill pieces, so of course the heat from the vehicle can escape, some vents. Really, really nice looking. And I'll just turn it around for you so you can see the other side. Again, pretty symmetrical, but fantastic looking nonetheless. So yeah, let's look at my overall thoughts for the set. I really do like this one. So just a preview, nothing bad will be said about this. Alright, so for my overall thoughts on the set, it's absolutely excellent. It's the best police command center that you can get. It comes with a building, a really big and nice truck. It actually, I think, uses a train, a long train chassis piece for the back of for the trailer of the truck, so it's really nice. How much I'd pay for it now? I'd pay around maybe $65 at most. You won't get anything better nowadays with Lego City. The old stuff is definitely the best. Yeah, I got this set back when it came out, not the first year, but around 2009, and I really had a joy with it. I still do, and it's great that I never took this set apart because I can enjoy it even right now. So yeah, I would urge you to get it if you're a Lego City fan, and it's a great addition to any police collection. So I would highly recommend this set. Stick around for more City reviews because they will be on the way. I do have quite a few sets, so but many of them are apart, so I'm piecing them together, piece by piece. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Bye!